I'm going to be using 2 stamps from the Heart collection by Tim Holtz. This Bank of True Love we're going to be using as a background for our saying, "The mind determines what's possible, the heart surpasses it." So I've already got my saying mounted on one of my Apple Pie Memories blocks. And number one, what's so great about these stamps is that you can take them off the sheet, and then as long as they're pretty clean on the back, you can put them right back on the sheet, and they usually stick. This one's got some stuff on the back of it. We need to be better about cleaning, or I need to be better about cleaning my stamps off. But they usually stick right back on, and then you can file them away so that they're all nice and neat and kept like that. And then these Apple Pie Memory blocks are so cool, the stamping blocks, because you can see through them, number one, and they do have these little crosshairs on there, so if you're trying to line it up with something or just trying to make sure your saying is straight, those are really great for that. They also come in rectangular shape and square shape as well, and I am going to be using one of these for our Bank of True Love stamp. And as you can see, there's a grid on the back of this stamp. So, stamping block. So I'm just gonna lay this down and I'm gonna line it up so I know it's straight. And then for, and these stamps are really nice as well because they're made out of rubber. They're not acrylic like some of the stamps that are on the market, and the image is just so much more crisp. We're using the distressed inks and we want a little bit of a faded look, so you may not see it on this particular example, but trust me, they're just so much better than acrylic stamps. So for the underlaying of the Bank of True Love, which is what I'm creating right here, I'm going to use the Tattered Rose, and I'm going to just ink up my stamp, and then I am just going to position it on my piece of paper, which is curling on me a little bit, and press it down. I want to make sure I press it down really good. And this will fade slightly because they're distressed inks. So once this is dried, and actually you probably wouldn't have to wait very long, I'm going to be using The Mind Determines What's Possible, the Heart Surpasses It, and I'm going to be stamping that right on my True Love background, and I'm going to be doing that in the Worn Lipstick. And set it down. So there's my little saying for the inside of my card. And I can take my paper distresser and run it along this as well. I've got my underlying, this is my base. And then I've got this little sheet that goes in the middle here. And then I'm going to run my ribbon that I've created with paper underneath next. But I'm going to be tearing my paper that's running along it, and then we'll ink that up. And then I'm going to take my, my ink blending tool and just run a little bit of that Worn Lipstick across the edge here. So you're carrying the theme from the outside of the card where we use this along the outside edges. Just going to put a couple on each corner here. And then I'm just going to run regular tape on this one, just double-sided adhesive. Okay, and usually I like to put it either up top or down low, not directly in the middle. So gonna put that down, and then I will just trim this edge right here off. Good thing I have my Tim Holtz scissors. That was kind of a hard cut. Okay, and then our last step is just to adhere our dollar bill, or our $100 bill actually. That's what it is. Wish I had a couple of those. To our page. Okay, so again, back to the lime stickles, and I'm just gonna put it on my paper. Follow the pattern that's already set up for me. We have finished stickling and adhering everything we need for the inside of the card, and I just placed a couple strips of double-sided adhesive inside. So I'm just going to pull those little backing pieces off and place my inside of the card down. Just press down where the adhesive is. And then if you want to write a personalized message over here or sign the card, that's probably where I would do it, on this side. And then I'm just going to take some of our ribbon that we originally used and thread it through. And this we got at the dollar store, so local craft store, any place like that. Maybe you have some in your crop room. And then I'm just pulling it through the other set of holes on the outside. Then I just pull that tight and then close the top of the box here. And finish tying. Box closed. Okay, so that's our finished project. We are all finished with our box card project. I hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. If you have any questions regarding our project, please let us know at customcrafts.com. You're more than welcome to call our customer service number or send us an email. This project is just an instance of using a very traditional but intermediate Cricut cartridge, the tags, bags, boxes, and more, for a little bit of a use that you wouldn't normally use it for. We've got many customers that make beautiful purses and little boxes. They're so cute, but this is definitely something that is a little out of the box. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and let us know if you have any suggestions regarding this project.